Hello everybody, here's Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International magazine and radio show. Today on the show we present you the one and only
Jada Vance.
Jada, it's your first time here on Country Music News International, so can you please introduce yourself just a little bit more about what you're doing and how you come to country music?
Yeah, so I've actually done music for as long as I can remember. I got into country music at a really, really young age, and actually starting off with bluegrass and mountain music, as we like to call it. And so I kind of fell into the rut, really falling in love with Dolly Parton and Loretta Lynn. And, from there, my influences just grew. And so in 2013, I was on American Idol, and that was season 12, and I made it to third rounds of Hollywood. And so that kind of got my start going in the industry. And from there, we kind of rebranded and really focused on who Jada was as an artist and as a product, so that we can make sure that, we are reaching our audience and connecting with the crowd as much as possible. So,
what's the best thing to stay in the spotlight of the public?
I think there's no such thing as bad publicity. So I feel like anything that can be exposure or, free advertisement or whatever the circumstance may be, but as many times as, radio and labels and any industry people are seeing your face, the better.
So, by the way, I heard something about album EP is coming out next.
Yeah. So I actually just released my newest single, There's Always Me, last week. And, we have been really working hard on this project, and the new EP album is coming out in April. So we're super excited to share that with everybody.
Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, so it's a 6-song EP album, and it just showcases everything that has to do with Jada, and I've wrote the majority of the songs on the album. There's 2 songs that were pitched to me by a publisher here in Nashville, and the rest of the songs on the EP that you guys will hear are songs that I've written or co-written with someone.
Wow. Tell us a little bit more about the songs you've written just by yourself, and then tell us a little bit more about the co-written songs.
Okay, so there's 4 songs that haven't been released yet. Those are the songs that I've wrote. Now, that's Country to Me, which is the last song on the EP album. It really just talks about what country is to me, because I feel like country has gotten into a rut to where we're just talking about big jacked up trucks and going mudding and, and drinking by a bonfire and stuff like that. And country to me is about your roots and where you're from, and the ground that you've walked on for your whole life. And so I wrote a song about it.
Go ahead.
And then the other 3 songs, Rearview Revival, which is actually the name of the EP, I wrote with an amazing songwriter. His name is Mark Narmore. Yep. And he wrote That's What I Love About Sunday. And I was completely in shock whenever he asked to, set up a write with me and stuff. So we came into the write, and, we were super excited. I was like, I have this great idea. He was like, whoa, me too. Let me tell you mine first. And he said, I've got this revival thing just playing over and over in my head. And I said, that's so funny, because I've had a hook for about 3 months now called Rearview Revival. And he was like, great, so let's write it. And we wrote it, and it's awesome. And now it's going to be the name of the EP, and I'm just so excited about it. And then the rest, Switching to Whiskey, I wrote that one with Megan Golden, who is an up-and-coming artist herself. but it's super catchy, and it just talks about being maybe, if you're in a bar or wherever you and your man were at, but you see him, trying to pursue other women as well, but you're right there and you're like, can't you see me? I'm standing right here. So I feel like all the songs on the EP are completely versatile. So I think they're all completely different. They range from, like country southern rock to, modern day country now, to traditional country. So it's a very different album than anything out there right now.
Sounds awesome. By the way, can you remember the first concert you played?
The first concert? Yep. Oh my goodness. The very first concert I played was after I got off of American Idol. And I got booked at the West Virginia State Fair, and I got to open for Travis Tritt, so it was really cool.
Not so bad.
I know, not too bad, yeah.
So, what can we expect to see from you in the future?
Yeah, like I said, especially this year, we're really focusing on our radio tour and really getting radio to know who Jada is, and making sure everybody else knows who I am too. So that's really our main goal, is just to promote and advertise and make sure our branding is perfect and our marketing strategies are the top of the line. That way nobody can forget about me.
When you met all the radio stations here in the US, are you ready to jump to the European radio station?
Oh, absolutely. I've actually been looking into a Europe tour, so maybe we'll head over y'all's way next year sometime.
So where can Booker go in touch with you to book you for a show?
Yeah, so I have a PR company, it's Core PR, and you can get in touch with Anna, or you can just go to my website, and that's www.jadavance.com, and all of the information that you need to know. There's a contact button that has Anna's information, as well as all the booking information that they need to know to book me.
And the fans, what's the best way for them?
You guys, actually, I am very active on all of my social media sites. So 9 times out of 10, if you message me on my social media, I will be the one to message you back and communicate with you. So it's really cool that I'm still able to do that and, still have that relationship with my fans.
So folks, you know now what to do to keep up to date with her. Bookers, you have all the information you need to bring her to Europe or wherever you want. Or you stay here on Country Music News International, sign up for our daily newsletter where we keep you posted what's going on with her.